Good news for South Africans bandying together. Students who can't afford registration fees have one last chance to apply to the hashtag 10 Rand Goes a Long Way initiative. Applications, by the way, are coming to a close tomorrow. Let's get some details from Chief Marketing Officer of the Fundi Foundation, Suriah, joining us this morning. Hello to you, Marla. So great initiative, but I don't think a lot of people realize, especially those who are more fortunate, just how expensive registration is, and it hurts even more when you have no money but you want to study.
Great. Good morning, Gareth. Thank you so much for your interest in 10 Rand Goes a Long Way.
So, excuse me, I keep coughing. Forgive me for doing that. Tell me about where the idea came from and really how far can 10 Rand go?
Yeah, no, so it's quite a heartfelt campaign, this. It was started by social media activist and sensationalist Lasizwe Dambusa last year this time. And I think it was just a heartfelt call from himself to say, I don't want to sit in the comfort of my home and see chaos happening during registration period. And he just went out to sponsor a single student. Within seconds, friends and family came around him, and before you knew it, 2.3 million Rand was raised. So Lasizwe and friends were really looking for a partner to administer the funds in a credible and transparent way. And that's where Fundi came on board as the administrating partner. So Fundi Foundation has adopted 10 Rand Goes a Long Way. And it's really a campaign around collective positivity to make a difference to students that are isolated financially during registration period. So it's a fun campaign. We're calling on citizens and corporate South Africa to take out that crumpled little 10 Rand and put it on the table so we can send as many kids as possible to higher education in 2022.
Let's talk about the number of kids, a number of young people that you've helped so far. Tell me about the targets you've reached and what are the targets that you're aiming for?
Yeah, so the campaign, like I said, really was reactive. It was fun. It literally happened overnight. And within 2 weeks we had raised 2.3 million Rand. We received over 19,000 applications. You know, that in itself shows you the huge and significant demand of kids wanting to go to college or university during the new year. During that period, we managed to send 106 students to some kind of college or university, which is amazing. Because of the success of the campaign, you know, citizens and corporate South Africa came on board. We've continued the campaign. Fundi Foundation has now adopted it. And yeah, we would love to meet the requirements of the demand, which we suspect is massive during this time of year. So as much as we can raise, we would send as many students to university this year.
So you mentioned the number of about 90,000. I imagine you can't help everybody. 2.3 million is a lot of money, of course, but it won't necessarily help everybody. Just tell me about the selection process. How do you go about selecting of all the applications, who you help and who you don't?
Yeah, so it's very simple. To apply, you just go to fundifoundation.org. There's a very simple form on there, making it easy and seamless for the candidate to apply. You just need to be a South African student that has registered at any higher education institution with proof of your acceptance letter, an ID number, and off you go. We do a public draw, so these funds are recruited from the public. It's crowdfunding. We will have a public draw in the middle of February after we've closed applications. And the number of students that we help, Gareth, will all depend on how much of money we have raised. So the call to action is really give us that 10 Rand South Africa so we can help as many of those students as possible. We've got about 19,000 applications in the system already. So we're looking for all of the funding to support those.
Just briefly, before I let you go, we've spoken about how you can apply if you are a student. Marla, just quickly tell us, for someone who wants to go and donate, A, can they donate more than 10 Rand? And B, where can they do it? Just before I say goodbye to you.
Yes, of course. So last year we had, the likes of Standard Bank, Pick and Pay, massive brands that came on board and really gave us significant sponsorship. So if you're a corporate or even a South African citizen, of course we would take more than 10 Rand. But we're saying as little as 10 Rand definitely collectively goes a long way. So fundifoundation.org, very simple. Go on the fundifoundation.org. There's a donate page, and there's 4 or 5 methods in which you can easily donate. It takes a few seconds to donate. And obviously, the corporates benefit from a tax exemption if they help us to raise this money.
Well, it seems to be a good plan for everybody involved, no matter whether it's on the receiving end or the donating end as well. Marla, Suriah, congratulations. Thank you very much, making a difference to hundreds and hopefully soon thousands of students who can't afford to register for their tertiary institutions as well. Marla, Suriah joining us this morning, fundifoundation.org. If you want to, A, be an applicant, or B, be someone or an organization who wants to donate 10 Rand. What can you buy with 10 Rand these days? Well, apparently you can buy a higher education.